Hi, and welcome to FinTech First. I'm once again your host, Anthony Perosi. As a reminder, this series will be hosted every week and will focus on trending topics and opinions in the diverse world of FinTech, and is meant to brief you also on topics relevant to both your personal and financial success in just a matter of minutes. The title of today's episode is Outsource or Out of Sorts. Business process outsourcing, or BPO, as it is known more fondly among the finance professional community, has continuously evolved over the past few decades. Historically, this has just meant relocating repeatable and standardized processes to lower cost geographical locations. Let's take a universal example to illustrate this concept. Think about the last time you called the customer service number on the back of your credit card to resolve a billing issue or make a payment and find that your phone call is being answered by someone located outside the US. Chances are this has happened to you in the last couple of weeks or maybe even the last couple of days. However, this is a traditional illustrative example rather than one accurately represented by the technological advances of the 21st century. At this point, you might be thinking, hey, Anthony, didn't you just cover these same topics in last week's podcast on hyperautomation? And you would be absolutely right. You are definitely experiencing deja vu. In an effort to bridge the gap between past and present, the premier business consulting advisory firm, McKinsey & Company, published an article titled Getting Business Process Outsourcing Right in a Digital Future, back in February of this year, which expands upon the recent intersection of BPO and the digital transformation phenomenon. The author informs us that these range from customer service functions such as call centers to back office processing in applications such as claims, payments, finance, and procurement. More specifically, BPO has also transitioned from basic task automation to more sophisticated digital technology offerings such as AI, analytics, and machine learning. In fact, from 2016 to 2020, you can see that digital offering share of total contract value traded places with traditional. This clearly illustrates an increasingly positive correlation between BPO and digital transformation. So what's the punchline, you ask? McKinsey tells us the transition to fully digitized operations can be achieved by adopting the Business Process Management, or BPM framework. Ironically, I also endorsed this framework in last week's podcast, and with good reason. It demands companies to review their existing process inventory and identify which ones are not optimized for success. This set of activities is commonly referred to as finance enablement. Finance enablement empowers BPO initiatives since it singles out the processes that are ready to be outsourced. For the ones that require optimization, they are not ready for showtime and should not be considered for BPO. The lesson: choose wisely because not all processes are created equal. Never heard of finance enablement? Think it's just a fancy word that's currently trending on social media? Marginally interested to learn more? If any of these apply to you, next week is your lucky week because I will be engaging you in a short narrative that gives advice on how to carry out finance enablement in your organization. See you next week.